So in this video I want to look at solving systems of equations algebraically by substitution. So with the substitution method, what you want to do is you want to look for one variable in one of the equations that you can isolate easily. So in equation 1, I could isolate x and y fairly easily. So I'm going to isolate x in equation 1. And so x is, adding y to both sides, negative 2 plus y. Now the whole concept of this method is that since the values of x that work in both are the same, and the values of y that work in both equations are the same, and since we know that x is equal to this, I can replace negative 2 plus y for x in the second equation. So I'm going to substitute what I've just isolated into equation 2. So this is going into the x spot in the other equation. So that's 4 times negative 2 plus y plus 2y is 16. So I've simply replaced this x with this, since x is equal to negative 2 plus y. And you'll notice what I have here is an equation in one variable. And I know how to solve an equation in one variable. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to get 6y minus 8 is 16. Add 8 to both sides. So y equals 4. So what I have now is the y coordinate of the point of intersection of our original two graphs. And since I now know what y is, I can take y and I can substitute that back into one of my original equations. I always recommend alternating between the equations you're working with. You'll notice that we started off by isolating in equation 1. We substituted into equation 2. So now I'm going to take y equals 4 and I'm going to put it back into 1. It would work if you plugged it into 2, but when you get into more advanced solving of systems, it's a good idea to be alternating back and forth. So y equals 4 back into this position. X minus 4 equals negative 2. Add 4 on both sides, so x is equal to 2. So therefore my solution set is the point 2, 4. So your method for solving by substitution is isolate a variable in one of the equations, substitute what you got there back into your other equation, and this is going to give you an equation in one variable, which you can then solve. So you solve for that one variable, you then take the value of that variable and you substitute it back into your other equation, get your solution for your second variable, and then you write your solution set as a set of pairs x, y.